Good afternoon, my name is Alessandra Bruni and I will be presenting some of our marketing objectives for Spruce It Up. In order to get started, let's talk a little bit about our brand positioning strategy choice. So for Spruce It Up, we've basically based it on the positioning by usage situation. So basically the end user is excited that they can hit a one-stop shop for all of their renovation supplies, for their design advice, and also see examples of current renovations or past renovations that have turned out really well. So instead of hitting a Home Depot, an all-weather windows, a granite supply store, they can go to Spruce It Up and take care of everything in a time-effective manner, which is really nice. So we've chosen to position Spruce It Up as a positioning by usage situation. Currently contractors, builders, tradespeople, they have to frequent tons of different stores, and we think that this is the best option for Spruce It Up to get their main messaging across. For Spruce It Up's advertising recommendations, we have developed a creative platform. So our biggest challenge with Spruce It Up is the company is brand new. So there's very little brand equity to work with. Not a lot of people know that Spruce It Up is open, and they're not really sure what Spruce It Up is all about. So we need to convey to people that we're not just a typical Home Depot, we're not just, a window shop or a granite shop. We actually encompass everything. So we need to get that point across, and we need to communicate that through our marketing. Our second objective is we need to convince our target that Spruce It Up is a new innovation. So it's our latest innovation in renovation stores in Edmonton. We have nothing like this, and it's brand new, it's a new idea, and it's new to Edmonton, which is really, really nice. We also need to inform our target that Spruce It Up offers special offers, promotions, anybody that's loyal or returning, we're there to assist them. We're there to make it easier for them. So Spruce It Up kind of has all these great ideas in their creative platform that we just need to let consumers know about through our marketing. So our main message initially is we're trying to build brand equity. So for Spruce It Up, this would be through our print advertising, our radio. We don't have a excessive budget. However, we have a budget that we can, do some continuity advertising, advertise throughout the whole year and get that message across. We need to develop a campaign that communicates with our target. So that is our builders, our contractors, or our regular handymen, that Spruce It Up offers high quality products in one location. It will save them time, and if they're a loyal consumer, it will save them money in the future. So we need to convey that message. Now, if we look at our target audience, our target is generally male, so probably between 30 to 65 years old. They're good with their hands, maybe a little bit rough and gruff around the edges. They're that typical contractor type, the guys that wake up early in the morning, read the paper, drink their coffee, listen to the radio, and head off for their 12-hour day. Very hardworking, maybe smokers. That sort of style is our main target audience. So in order to target them, we need to look at a few different avenues, print and radio advertising being our main ones at this point. So if we take a look at our print advertising, there's an example as you see here. I think the best way to resonate with this market is through humor. So if we can create a print ad that resonates with them in a humorous way, I think that will definitely be attractive. So some of the options that we've outlined are, you see a gentleman and he's going from point A to point B to point C. So he's hitting all these different stores to get materials for his construction job, and he starts in the morning, and by the end of the ad, it's nighttime, and he hasn't even started working, and he's too utterly exhausted to even begin his actual job. He spent all day shopping around. So we can convey that in a humorous way. We can convey it through print, radio, television. However, we'll just have to manipulate it a little bit. And that way it kind of attracts to our humorous target. A second option that we had discussed was having a couple stare at a very ugly home with a look of horror on their face, not anything like the design that they had anticipated, and having a tagline that says should have used a designer. And then we can go into the specifics of Spruce It Up. So that's another way. It still resonates with our target, maybe a little bit on the home builder side, and there is that option to use a designer or see some examples, which is nice, through Spruce It Up. So they're kind of funny, kind of quirky, but they convey the message that Spruce It Up is that all-around convenient one-stop shop. Head over there, get everything you need, save your money, and head on off to your job. So that's really probably our biggest goal, is to make our target laugh. Another example was we could convey these ads into radio advertisements. So probably our best avenue to choose would be 630 CHED. So 630 CHED is your target market for, your men, again, like we said, contractors, that sort of thing. And early in the morning when they're drinking their coffee, having their breakfast, even if we did something as simple as a radio tag, whether brought to you by Spruce It Up or sports brought to you by Spruce It Up, that would be great. And just getting that name out there, that brand equity, that Spruce It Up, Spruce It Up, Spruce It Up, and we can kind of ingrain it in people's heads. Being a new company, we don't really have anything to go off of. Everyone is so used to hearing Home Depot or Rona or those kind of things. We need to definitely get our name out there, and we need to spread the word that Spruce It Up is a little bit different. It's not the same. So we've also looked at conveying our print ads into radio campaigns. So they would fall similarly to what our print ads are, a little bit of humor, have maybe a rough, gruff contractor voice in the background, maybe running some radio spots. So for cost effectiveness and brand awareness, the tags would be the most prominent, most definitely, and you'd probably get the most bang for your buck. So that would be our suggestion, would be to start with the tags, do it on a continuity base so we maintain that brand awareness, that brand equity, getting the name out there. And then if there's an event or promotion, you could add a remote into the mix, or if there is something special going on, or maybe a sweepstakes, something 2-4 weeks leading up to it, then you can look at more ad campaigns and that sort of thing. So that'll help spread the budget a little bit easier, and you're not spending all your money into one spot. So there's that. We've also talked about getting some sales promotional tactics for Spruce It Up. So this would basically mean things for returning customers for larger accounts, or getting new customers into the store. So what our firm has come up with is we want to encourage new customers to come to Spruce It Up. We want them to try Spruce It Up over Home Depot and that kind of thing. So we have developed a simple customer reward system. So basically each customer would get a rewards card similar to Save on Foods or a Sobeys, where you would collect points, and every dollar would contribute to some kind of point. So you basically collect points, and obviously the more that you come to the store, the more you spend money, the more points that you collect. So then once you reach a certain point amount, it could be 150, 200, you can get that together and you'll get a dollar value off of your purchase price. So that would be to encourage loyalty and for returning customers, so they have a benefit when they come back to the store. Our second goal was to get new customers to the store. So we don't already want to keep the ones that we already have. We want to gain new clientele to come back to the store. So that would be a loyalty program similarly to the reward system, but we could maybe add a line to the bottom of our print advertising that said register online and get 30% off your next purchase at Spruce It Up. So that would allow us to collect email information from some of our purchasers, which would be great because we could do some data research, market research for those emails, and it would also give an incentive for new customers to get into the store. They would get 30% off or 20% off on their next purchase. And then once they get into the store, you can attract them with your high quality products and with your design studio. They can basically see what Spruce It Up has to offer, and hopefully once we get them there once, then they'll keep returning. And our last option is we want to build large corporate accounts with Spruce It Up. So we want to encourage corporate accounts like builders, Homes by Avi, Rebuild. We want them to come and we want them to set up an account with us so that they make those big purchases for their homes, their show homes, their spec homes, and they're purchasing all their lumber from us, or anything that they need, they're going to grab it from us. So if we can encourage them to come to the Spruce It Up and set up an account, then we can offer them some incentive pricing or bulk order pricing, whatever the case may be on that. So we've therefore attracted our 3 different targets, and we've attracted them in different ways, but they're all sales promotional so that they'll come to the store and hopefully stay at the store. For our public relations recommendations, we have recommended that Spruce It Up partner with Habitat for Humanity. There's always spare materials, there's always spare staff, there's spare time that Spruce It Up can donate to Habitat for Humanity and then leverage that media advertising with the store. So it's a great promotional opportunity for Spruce It Up to partner with a great charity, offer them some materials, do something really nice for the community, and then as well they can leverage some of that media advertising. The good thing about that too is that Spruce It Up and Habitat are very similar in what they do, and there's always spare things to go around, so it's not too much of a gap in terms of what people do. So they can both benefit from that, which would be really nice. And our direct marketing recommendations, as we've already talked about, definitely the Edmonton Journal. Again, it can be a little bit costly, so advertising in there right now per week, half-page ads, and our radio weather tags or sports tags that we talked about would work really, really well. Another big aspect for Spruce It Up would be its internet marketing. We rely heavily nowadays on the internet, on websites. A lot of people have smartphones, iPads, that sort of thing, and we really need to get people involved. So we need to have a good interactive website, updated regularly, proper SEO, proper SEM, and probably also some online display ads that we can put up on websites like Kijiji, where people might be looking for a bathtub for a renovation job or something like that. And so if we create general brand awareness online big box ads, it's not too costly. They can run for a long period of time, and that way they're just bringing people to the website. Again, they could be new customers that sign up for the email database, and therefore they benefit from that and could be a returning customer. So that is what our advertising recommendation plan looks like, and we hope you've enjoyed it. And that sounds great. So if you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to contact me. Thanks.